Did you hate Tottenham?
No.
Did you dislike Tottenham?
Listen, you can look at it two ways. You can stop. You can play against someone and hate them to stop them winning, or you can win for you and your group and for yourself. And I much prefer to win for me and the people I work with.
So 2004 at White Hart Lane, that was like everything.
Great moment. Culmination of a group of players that have been together a long time. Young men, boys really, when they turned up and they became big heroes for Arsenal. They made their mark at the football club. It was an absolute pleasure to work with them. At the end of that journey, I was, 37, 38, hanging on to their tails, played 10 matches that season. People said, oh, did you play a part? Yes, I did. I'd say that's a good effort at that age to play those number of games.
Well done, you.
At the time, I wanted to play more, but that was all a part of the group, and it was a pleasure to be a part of it. We had lots of you play for a London club, it's tricky to win a Premier League. I know Manchester club, you got City, there was an awful lot of teams in the North West as well in that period. The big game was always Manchester United, but between 95 and 2005, we never lost to Chelsea.
Yeah.
We never. So Arsenal-Chelsea was a game where we always seemed to win.
I think though that
hardly lost any games against Tottenham.
Arsenal fans watching this now, when you said you don't hate or dislike Spurs, would have gone, oh, because I think fans want their players to, no?
Can I say why they might not have? Not that I was involved in them derbies, you'd probably be best placed, but isn't it because, no disrespect, Spurs weren't a threat?
No, at the time, no, they weren't.
So you don't. It's like we didn't treat Man City before they had all their investment. Right. I didn't see Man City as a threat to ever going to be able to win the league. So I didn't treat them with like, oh, they're
so
a
what was
rival.
it for you? Liverpool?
Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool. Arsenal as well.
And did you really dislike them?
I didn't dislike Arsenal. I loved playing against them. It was always going to be a hard game, an honest, hard battle of a group of top players and top professionals. But I didn't like Liverpool.
Hatred's not a good thing.
It's not hate.
You look into the crowd, you know you've got them already.
Yeah,
we'd look into the Spurs, into the eyes, you saw the hatred. It was a difficult place. When Sol Campbell came back to White Hart Lane, I've never seen anything like that. And I just thought, OK, let's have it. That's only going to make me try harder. And they made a mistake, the Spurs fans. They almost made it easier for us to go to another level. And we had to, because we didn't win the game. I think we drew the game there that day.
Sometimes the fans come in so amped up, they don't realise that when you as players, as in top teams, look within them stands and see the players and the madness and the frothing at the mouth, that you sit there, that gives you chills, and you go, yes. I can't wait to sit that guy back down, sit down and send him on.
I used to struggle at times to almost like get up for certain games to an extent. You know, certain games you go to and you go, oh, I hope we get an early goal today or whatever. And you really have to G yourself up going into the games. I'd have to go on a few runs, maybe just, I don't know, throw in a stupid tackle, do something for someone to have a go at me just to get me going. Whereas you literally, any time I stepped onto the pitch against Arsenal, it was I wouldn't need to eat, I wouldn't need to drink, I wouldn't need to sleep. Because I would be feeling like I was feeling like electric is running through my body.
Why? Is that because you know it means so much to the fans?
You know, for me personally, right, what it was my start to my Tottenham career didn't actually go that well. And I had to win the Tottenham fans over. I mean, my debut against Liverpool, they put my name up and the Tottenham fans booed me. I couldn't believe it. I hadn't kicked a ball yet. Wow. And I just thought, I just got to hit this head on. And the best way to win them over is to make sure I turn up in those derbies. And I suppose ever since then, well, yeah, there you go.
4 goals.
You produced.
Well, that's what it was. I just knew if I could score goals in those games, then I would win them round.
But what happens as well, leading up to them games, is that throughout the week, you've got fans, you've got the dinner lady, you've got the people in the star. You go to the school run. You better beat City, when they had the money. You better lose against Liverpool. Don't come back next week if you lost against Liverpool. You better make sure you win. All these things add up, and you've got to almost contain that by not reading the papers, by not listening to the radio stations, by not watching the TV about the games, because it all of a sudden becomes the magnitude of the game becomes reality, and you think, oh my God, this is huge. Well, I used to try and
you become a massive scalp as well, don't you? As I say, Arsenal had that period, that purple period, and you played West Ham, for instance. I remember '98. Somehow we didn't go out at the FA Cup, went down to 10 players.
Did you ever get sent off?
We had a player that Bergkamp was sent off after 10 minutes. We took the lead in the 80th minute, went to extra time. We still managed to get through because the team, and you could see West Ham trying even harder. They just wanted to knock us over, and it wasn't going to happen. The fans played their part in that. It was always under the lights at Upton Park and amazing.
The big thing as well about big city derbies, they're great, don't get me wrong, Tottenham, Arsenal, United, Liverpool or whatever. But in a way, the Newcastle Sunderland derby I used to play in, it was so intense and so like the concentration of people in that area of the country that are either black or white or red or white. it's one of the craziest derbies to ever be involved in. So and when Rio was just talking then about anywhere you go, everybody's talking about that derby. It's absolutely unbelievable.
The Merseyside derby is, I mean, you're playing against Liverpool, incredible teams, but Everton still did well in that.
We could talk all night. We've got about 40 seconds left. I can't believe we've talked about derbies and no one's mentioned Norwich against Ipswich, which is weird.
Is that a derby?
Irrelevant.
Is that a derby?
It's the biggest, isn't it?
Is it? What? Old Farm Derby? Are you kidding me? Right.